And welcome back. We are here in Tatooine's Jedi Enclave Gardens and all this stuff. And we are almost off this planet. We just gotta do a little bit more stuff, like talk to Elise about her droid. And we'll see what she has to say about that.
My droid is still missing. I can feel him like a hole in my aching heart.
You know, we're gonna lie to her. I found your droid, but he was destroyed by Cath hounds.
My droid? Destroyed? No. No, this cannot be happening. I can't bear to live without him.
And she just walks off. It's a little anticlimactic. Alright. And she just disappeared. Maybe she became a force ghost or something. But now we can go inside. We can talk to the Jedi Council, but I believe there's one more thing we can do. Hola. Hey, look, it's Elise.
I took the loss of my droid much too hard. I feel I must apologize.
There is no need.
But I must. I was much too attached to my droid. It was all that was left of my husband, you see. Maybe I thought that through the droid, my husband could live again, be with me still. But I went too far.
Yeah, maybe a little bit.
Missing and living a normal life. Fortunately, in my grief, I returned here and ran into Samt, an absolutely fascinating man.
Yeah, I guess he seems quite nice.
Samt and I got to talking, and, well, we have a lot in common.
It's been 5 minutes, lady. Not even.
It's funny how things work out in the end.
You move on pretty fast from your droid.
It's fate, after all. But I think we should be going now. We have so much more to talk about. I just wanted to thank you for what you've done for me, and what you tried to do. Goodbye, and thank you.
Alright, Sam, but keep your eye out. Hopefully she doesn't try to treat you like her droid. Medpack and an antidote kit. Might be a little more. Hey look! They're here!
I'm sorry we have nothing of value to give you as a reward. Our families have cut us off completely. Had the council not taken us in, we would be foraging in the wilderness to survive.
I'm just glad I could help.
When I first met Shen, I feared our forbidden love was doomed to a tragic end. But thanks to you and the Jedi Council, our story ends in joy.
You're welcome. Now let's see what you got in this foot locker. Oh. I can't even open it, that's kind of lame. Now, I don't think I've ever talked to this guy. Oh, he's just a Bazak guy. I don't want to deal with that. I'll do Pazak in my own time. Maybe I'll show you guys a game when I actually do one and show you what it's like. It's kind of difficult if you don't know what you're doing, but maybe I'll show you the ropes. Now we can talk to these guys about the Jedi ruins, the ruins we saw, and the plans of Malik and Revan.
Raheja Sandral and Shen Matali have come here seeking shelter against their families. The council has decided to give it to them.
Good
Their
idea.
love for each other was being denied by overly possessive parents, and we learned that it was only by your intervention that they managed to escape here. While it is regrettable that the fences between the families were not repaired, it is good that these two young lovers can live their lives free of oppression. You must not fail in your mission. Find the star maps that lead to the Star Forge. This is the only way to stop Malak and his Sith followers. You and Bastila are the galaxy's last desperate hope.
But beware that dark side. Bastila will guide you, but she herself is young and new to the ways of the Jedi. You must help her as much as she helps you.
The fate of the galaxy is in your hands, young Padawan. We pray you are up to the challenge. May the Force be with you.
And may the Force be with you. So now we can get off this planet. So I will come back when something important happens. And it looks like Mission wants to talk to us, so let's see what she's got to say.
Hey there, what can I do for you?
I want to talk to you about your brother.
I'm sorry for the way I acted before. It's just that when it comes to Lena, I tend to get a little worked up.
And why do you hate her so much?
My brother and me had a good thing going. Sure, Griff had his run-ins with the law on Terrace, but we got by okay, until Lena came and ruined everything. She was a dancer at the Cantina where my brother used to go play Pazik. Griff could be a real smooth talker, and it wasn't long before the two of them were dating. But Lena was used to dating rich Teresian nobles, guys with mountains of credits. Griff could never give her the lifestyle she was used to, no matter how hard he worked.
So, you mean no matter how much he stole?
I'm not gonna pretend Griff wasn't a hustler and a con artist, but that doesn't mean you can just insult him. He did what he did to look out for me. I thought Lena
Hey,
would
don't
brush
get
Griff
so
off when she
angry
saw
at
how
me.
poor he was, but for some reason,
I'm just trying to
she
play a
stuck
light side
around.
guy here,
I
okay?
guess she saw the potential for a big payday down the road.
Maybe she actually liked Griff.
I saw Lena for what she really was, a busty, credit-grubbing cantina rat. She used Griff and took away the only family I had. After they'd been together for a few months, Griff told me he was leaving Terrace. He and Lena were gonna try and make their fortune off-world. He promised as soon as he made enough credits he'd come back and get me, and we'd all live like royalty. That was 2 years ago. I haven't seen him since. I don't even know where he went.
Maybe something happened to him.
Oh, I know what happened. As soon as she got him off Terrace, Lena sunk her claws into Griff butt good. She twisted him around her little finger and made him forget all about me. I know I'll probably never see Griff again. But part of the reason I came with you was the hope that I could find out what happened to my brother. Don't worry. I won't let the search for Griff get in the way of what we're doing. Let's just get back to the task at hand. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Nope, that'll be it.
Okay, have it your way.
Alright, let's leave. Alright, now we are at the front of the ship on the Ebon Hawk, where we can access the galaxy map. Destinations, yada yada. Now, when you're on the ship, it's pretty important to talk to everybody. I don't know if I will be showing most of that, unless it's like explicitly for story related stuff, but we'll see how it goes. So first off, we're gonna choose a place to go to. Now the first planet I like going to is Tatooine. It's kind of like, there's kind of a route that people like to take. I think it's Tatooine, Kashyyyk, and then Korriban. Oh no, Manan, and then Korriban. So it's Tatooine, Kashyyyk, Manan, and Korriban. But the first place we're going to be going to is, I think, is strictly for the PC version, or maybe there's like a mod you can get if you got it on the Xbox version or something like that, where it's like you can get extra stuff. Well, you gotta purchase the stuff, but we're gonna go there first. So I'll see you when we're on Yavin.
Lord Malak, the Star Forge is operating at 200% capacity, far beyond our expectations.
I am more interested in the young Jedi Bastila and her battle meditation. Have you learned how she escaped the destruction of Taris?
She was aided by Karth Onasi, a decorated war hero of the Republic and a legendary soldier. During the Mandalore Wars, he was honored many times for his bravery.
You know this man?
Yes, Lord Malak. He served under me when I still followed the Republic. You could say I was his mentor.
Interesting. How did you acquire this information, Admiral?
An eyewitness, Lord Malak.
And he is still alive.
Calo Nord, a bounty hunter, was there when Bastila and Karth escaped the planet. Apparently, they left him for dead.
a Jedi and a war hero. It's a wonder you survived the encounter.
I am hard to kill, Lord Malak.
Kylo has agreed to help us capture the young Bastila for a very hefty fee, of course. But I assure you he is well worth the price. His reputation as a bounty hunter is well earned.
Her companions are nothing to me, Kylo. But I desire the young Jedi taken alive, if at all possible.
Lord Malak, forgive me, there is something else. May we have a private audience away from the ears of the common soldiers?
I trust you are not wasting my time, Admiral Kareth.
I promise you will be very interested in what Kylo has to tell you about Bastila's other companions, Lord Malak.
Alright, now we are on the Yavin IV space station, and we will be going to see, or maybe Zalbar wants to talk to us? What do you mean something's not right? What do you mean? Something's going on here. There's a mystery on the Ebon Hawk. I'll check it when I come back. First, we're gonna see what we can do here. Take mission and Juhani. So essentially, this is like a shopping center. Well, there's only one guy, but essentially what it is. Gotta open all these access panels to get down there. Go a little bit faster. Yeah, it's Davik ship. What about it? Yeah, I'm new, very new. I work for the Republic. Because I need good weapons, that's why. Thank you. Trandoshans and smugglers? What are you talking about? Thank you. Too human? What are you talking about? I am on a quest for the Jedi Council. I'm literally wearing Jedi robes. Well, maybe it's because I'm using a gun. I am a Jedi. Thank you very much. What happened before? I don't really want to hear a history lesson right now, so just tell me about yourself. You're an inventor? Do you have any gadgets you'd be willing to sell me? That's nice. Yeah, he's actually he's the most expensive person in the entire game to buy stuff from. So he's got, like, look at this, 10,000 credits, 6,000 credits, 8,500, 3,500, all this kind of stuff. He doesn't really have anything right away to begin with. But, like, look, like the droid shield, unlimited uses. There's not a lot of things in the game that have unlimited uses for droids. So it's pretty nice to get some stuff like this. But we're not actually here to grab anything right now. Well, we can take a look around and see if there's anything here. Like this little Gizga. You'll probably grow to hate the Gizga. They can be kind of annoying. But like I said, nothing really here to begin with. We just come here to see what it's all about. But later, I think like every single time after you do another one of those Starforge maps, you can come back here and it'll have some new stuff. But now we can go on to our actual destination. If I want to take the long way. Now we will go to Tatooine. You gonna say anything? Okay, there we go.
Vision, like the one we shared on Tatooine. Did you see it? Of course. You must have. The Force is strong with us both. Tatooine is known for little but blowing sand. I find it surprising that there would be a star map somewhere in its desolate wastes.
Looked like there was inside some kind of cave.
The star map would likely have to be within some kind of shelter to protect it against dust and sandstorms. I suspect there are many such caves and caverns hidden in the sands of the Dune Sea. The creatures of this world probably use them as their lairs. No doubt things will become more clear once we discover the star map's location.
That is true. So let's go do that. I'm going to talk to everybody, and I might show it to you guys this first time. But, you know, we'll see how long it takes. So let's talk to Bastila.
How can I help?
You look like something's bothering you.
No, not bothering me. Not exactly. I've been thinking about what the Jedi Council said about the two of us. There is a bond between us. I do not dispute that. I can feel it, as I'm sure you can. The nature of that bond and its effect on our mission remain in question.
I think you're interested in more than just the bond between us.
Please. I'm a Jedi. Such feelings, such attractions are, well, they're beneath me, quite frankly. I admit I find you intriguing. I find your command of the Force intriguing, but my interest in you is purely
Oh, you don't have to
academic.
get so
Surely you
flustered,
can understand why.
Bastila.
Our fates are strongly connected, so connected that a literal bond has been forged between us. I saw your service records when you were transferred aboard the Ender Spire, but nothing beyond that. I know very little about you. I'd like to ask you some questions, given our relationship.
Our relationship? Is this some kind of clumsy come on?
I was referring to the bond we share.
Sure,
the
sure,
one the
Bastila.
Jedi Council spoke of.
We gotta keep
If I was
quiet since
actually
Karth is next to us,
interested in
but I think you can
rest
feel
assured
it.
I could come up with a much better approach than this.
Guess I touched a nerve there, huh?
Touched a nerve? No. Getting on my nerves, most definitely. I suppose this is what you men consider being witty. Now, are you going to answer my questions, or would you rather just keep annoying me?
The second one.
I see you intend to be childish about this. I guess I won't get anywhere continuing our discussion right now, will I? I suppose I'll just have to speak to you again later. Hopefully you'll behave a little less like a little boy, and a little more like a man.
Whoa, you don't have to be so mean. Let's see if we can talk to her again.
How can I help?
You have something to ask me?
I do. How did you know?
Well, your face is all scrunched up like a Kinrath pup.
A Kinrath pup. It most
Yeah,
certainly
just
is
like
not.
that.
I am a Jedi, remember? I have far too much mental discipline to reveal what goes on inside my mind with such obvious physical clues. My thoughts remain
Yeah,
hidden,
sure.
including whatever my feelings are for you. I mean, whatever I feel... whatever I think about you.
You're very cute when you are embarrassed, Bastila.
That is you... Why must you be so impossibly infuriating? You know very well what I am really talking about. I am referring to the bond between us, the one the Jedi Council spoke of. Our connection allows us glimpses into each other's mind. We can feel some of what the other feels, and what I feel within you troubles me. A Padawan must receive considerable training. They must learn to control their emotions and darker impulses. Often it takes years before using the Force can be considered safe. The fact that you are so strong in the Force and have had such relatively little training could have terrible consequences. For you, and for everyone around you.
What do you think I should do?
I don't think there's much you can do. If things were different, I would recommend several years of training under one of the Jedi Masters. But I fear that won't be possible. Thankfully, you've exhibited a degree of compassion and self-control up to this point. I sincerely hope you can maintain these traits in the future. We must all resist the influence of the dark side. It's everything we are fighting against. This is doubly important for you, with your natural affinity for the Force.
Oh, I guess I will try.
That's good to hear. Without the proper training, however, I'm afraid you will find the path difficult even with the best of intentions. There is great danger ahead for both of us. Our destinies are intertwined. Everything one of us does will have consequences for the other. Any reckless behavior on your part is likely to affect me as well.
Well, I won't do anything to hurt you, as long as you won't do anything to hurt me.
I believe you truly mean what you say, for now, but sometimes it is not so easy to keep such promises. Your power could be a gift or a curse. When you need guidance or advice or support, I will do my best to help you stay on the path of the light.
I would appreciate any help you can offer.
I only hope I have the wisdom to help you through the dark times. But for now, we should return to our mission.
Alright. Now we get to talk to Karth.
Yes, what's on your mind?
I want to discuss something with you.
You do? Well, fair enough. What do you want to discuss?
I want to talk about the issues you seem to have with me.
I knew you wouldn't understand where I was coming from. Let me try and explain. You got the skills of an elite commando, and you saved my butt more than once. Between that and your facility with languages, I'm lucky you're here. But that doesn't mean that I'm gonna stop watching you or being wary. I'm just not built that way. Period.
Not built that way? That sounds like an excuse to me.
Maybe so, but I've been betrayed before by people. Well, it just won't happen again, that's all.
So you want some way to guarantee that I won't betray you?
I don't know that you'll betray me, but there are no guarantees. Not for you, not for me. You don't have to take it personally.
I'm beginning to wonder if you are even capable of trusting anyone.
Well, you can stop wondering. I'm not.
You sure you don't want to talk about it?
No, I don't want to talk about it. What I want is to save the galaxy, if that's even possible. Why is whether or not I trust you or anyone so damned important to you? Why do you even care? We don't have time for this, so can we please just drop it for now? Can we pick it up later if you really must? I want to get underway.
So essentially, Karth is the guy who doesn't want to talk about anything, and Bastila is the main character's punching bag, because we like teasing Bastila because she's so what would the word be? Uppity? She's a little uppity. Now T3M4 doesn't really say much. Zalbar doesn't really say much. Juhani, we'll talk to her.
I feel I must apologize for the way I acted towards you before in the Grove. It was wrong of me.
No, that's fine. The dark side was consuming you. It's nothing.
I am sorry for attacking you. I am sorry for thinking you would only try to kill me. I hope that by helping you in your task, I may redeem myself in your eyes, and in my own.
Don't worry, I already forgive you.
Thank you. It is most reassuring to know that you can forgive me, even though I tried to take your life.
Yeah, and you were pretty close.
I can only hope that, in our time journeying together, I will succeed.
Oh, right, perfection. Now let's see if we can talk to her again, because that wasn't really
How may I
much.
be of assistance to you, Padawan?
I was wondering if we could talk.
What is it you would like to speak to me about?
How did you become a Jedi?
How I came to be a Jedi? I am sure you would not find it very interesting. Are you sure you would like to hear?
Yes, please continue.
Well, it goes back a number of years. Back on my homeworld, we did not see Jedi very often, especially where I lived.
And where did you live?
The hind end of space. A pit of a world, to be sure, where Jedi rarely tread. But we had heard of them. Well, everyone had, so that is not to be unexpected. Champions of truth, defenders of justice, heroes of the Republic. It was very easy for a child to be enthralled by their image, their mystique. Maybe I was one of those children.
Did you ever meet a Jedi?
Yes. Yes, I did. When I saw a Jedi for the first time, they lived up to everything my imagination had created them to be. I was awed, and maybe a little enamored.
Enamored?
They were quite striking, especially the tales of their leader. From that moment on, I knew that I would have to try to become a Jedi. To lift myself out of the rut I had been living in for years, and to make a real difference, as the Jedi were. The foolish delusions of a child. But this child made it happen. As soon as I was
Congratulations.
able, I left my world and went in search of them. I found them and was accepted. I had been living my dream on Tatooine for several years before you came, although perhaps I was not entirely ready for it, or not completely suited to the task. Otherwise, I would not have fallen. But thanks to you, I have been redeemed. Perhaps I may yet live to see that dream of mine come true. Come, there is much we should do. Let us not waste time talking. Action is what is needed.
Alright then. Alright, now, essentially, you want to talk to all of your party members, because you're probably not going to take them all with you. And if you want to complete their, like, specific quests and all that kind of stuff, that's what you want to do. Now, Candaris, he really just regales you with his war stories, so I might do that later. You can really do his pretty quickly, because it's basically just him talking about all of his war stories. And we already talked to Mission, so we're just going to get on and get onto the planet. And we're going to take Mission with us, and yeah, we'll take Juhani again. And we're going to take Candaris. Maybe we can get some of his red to blue if we
Welcome
tell him.
to Anchorhead, potential customer. Czerka Corporation stands ready to serve, after some formalities, of course. First, your ship is not on our list of planned arrivals for today. There is a docking fee of 100 credits because of this.
What if I say no?
Czerka Corporation maintains this docking station at great expense. It is within our rights to refuse landing permission. And I warn you, we've had troublemakers before. The bay is lined with autoguns. violence is not a survivable option.
Is there any way you would reconsider?
I assure you that the fee is non-negotiable. We have a very thin margin of profit on this world.
Let's see if we can persuade him. I doubt we're going to be able to, but let's see if he's got a fun dialogue option.
That does make sense. I suppose I
Hey, it
could
actually
let
worked.
go this time. We need the business. This will cover any future landings as well. It's like a registration, so we can serve you better when you return. Now, as a customs officer, I can provide information on services. Is this visit business or pleasure?
Actually, I really need to get going.
As you wish. If you need anything else, I'll be here.
Thank you, Czerka. I don't really like you. Czerka Corporation's kind of jerks. What shipment are you talking about? Manifest list Giska? Did you say Giska? Are you serious? And he just runs away. So, next time I enter that ship, there will be Giska everywhere. And once I actually want to return to the ship, well, I can show you some stuff that you can do. But we are not going to be returning for quite some time. So now we get to explore Tatooine. And there's Auranto. Look how cute he looks. See those little ears? I guess they're not little ears, but big floppy ears. Oh, he's so cute. And who are you?
Please, will you help me? I have nothing left.
What do you need? I'll help if I can.
Oh, thank you. I don't have anywhere else to turn. If you're down and out on Tatooine, you're on your own. My husband was
that's true.
Killed out on the dunes. This raid plate is all I have left. Please, will you buy it? I don't need a handout. I just can't sell it to Faza without a license. Please, I'm worried about having it. They're so rare.
What is a raid plate, and where did you get it?
It's the bone plate from the head of the desert raid. My husband was so proud when he found it. He had just started hunting. He said he felt sure the next hunt would bring in more, so we waited to sell this one. Then he never came back.
Let's talk about what to do with this plate.
Will you buy it? I can't sell it myself. They're worth more than 500 credits.
I can't buy it, but I could take it and sell it for you.
I don't know. How could I be sure you would come back? Are you sure you can't buy it? Please.
This is the only choice you have. Trust me.
I'm sorry, but I can't take that
Ah,
chance.
dang it.
Are you sure you can't buy it from me?
Why am I doing her animations? I've never seen this before, but perhaps I'll buy it from you.
You will? Oh, thank you so much. Please, I know it's worth at least 500 credits.
I'm gonna see what happens later on. I'm pretty sure I can do some stuff with this. Nah, I'll just buy it.
Thank you. I hope it is enough. You've been a great help. I appreciate it. My children will too.
What was that all about? Are you going soft on me?
Wow. Sometimes helping people feels pretty good, you know?
For whatever it means, may the Force be with you. You saved us.
That's one of the main reasons why I just brought Candace with, because he is exact opposite of Mission, and he's also got a weird line on his head. I don't know what that's about. So you get dark side and light side dialogue, and I think that's pretty cool. Now we're going into the hunting lodge. Talk to some hunters. All right. So there's Comad Fortuna. Information if I could trouble such a worthy hunter for a moment. Who are you and what do you do? How long have you been at this? Well, let's go back to my first questions. I'm just gonna leave, okay? Essentially, talking to all these hunters, you get to know them, I guess, but there's no real reason to actually do it, I believe. But we can talk to Faza. I have something to sell you. Oh yeah, that's right, we have to go to Czerka Corporation first. Alright, whatever. We have to go to Czerka Corporation to get a license to actually go out into the dunes. It's kind of lame. Completely forgot about it. So we're gonna see what we can do first. Ooh, a footlocker. Credits. Now, what are you doing?
Something you want? I don't have a lot of time for talk, so please, make it quick.
I just want to ask some questions.
All right, but I'm not sure what I could say to interest you. I just work on the crawlers.
Describe your job and what you who you work for.
I repair the sand crawlers when they return from the mines. They get pretty banged up, even without the attacks.
What do you mean attacks?
The sand people attack them pretty regularly. Czerka Corporation is getting pretty sick of it, I hear. They've offered bounties on sand people for a while now, but few hunters take them up on it. Too dangerous.
Where can I learn about these bounties?
Try at the Czerka offices right here. They'd know.
Hey, thanks, buddy.
All right then, back to work, I guess.
All right, so let's see. Czerka office has front store for us. What's going on here? Okay. So what's going on, Protocol Officer?
Can I help you? These are the offices of the Czerka Corporation. I trust you have business with the company. If this is about employment, I'm afraid all regular mining positions are full. And before you ask, we are also no longer selling hunting licenses.
Well, that's rude. I was just about to ask you about hunting licenses.
As I said, we are no longer selling them. There are too many people cavorting about outside the walls as it is.
Why would I need a license anyways?
We use them to ensure that only people judged fit by Czerka Corporation are allowed outside the city. We don't allow
Oh, that's kind of rude. I'm a
Jedi.
Well, I guess a Padawan,
Czerka
but close enough.
Corporation takes no responsibility for loss of life on the dunes. It's just so we can keep track of people. No one leaves the city without a Czerka hunting license.
Is there no way to get one?
Well, normally we charge 200 credits, but I could make an exception if you agreed to perform a task for us. It's similar to hunting. The sand people are becoming a problem. They destroy our sand crawlers and kill our miners. One particular tribe is the worst. It's as if their chieftain has decided to wage war against us. I would like their attacks terminated. Bring me their gaffy sticks as proof. If you agree to do this, I'll give you a hunting license now and pay a bounty for each stick later. I'll give a bonus for the chieftains.
I will agree to do this.
Excellent. Now, just so we understand each other, this is an enforceable contract. Czerka Corporation takes this very seriously. Here's your license, and a few directions. We believe one of their enclaves is in the far south of the Dune Sea. You might try following one of our sandcrawlers. They're regularly attacked. I wouldn't mind you escorting them.
Alright, thanks.
Very good. Czerka Corporation looks forward to your future business.
Alright, now I believe we can go back to the hunting office and sell that plate. Oh my goodness, what do you want? A peaceful solution? What are you talking about? And Czerka said that the Sand people attacked first? And what would you suggest then? Who would have a capable droid? Maybe I'll look into it. Now, I don't like killing all the sand people. I don't like going all Anakin Skywalker on them. But let's see what happens. Well, that we can go into here again. What brings you back to Faz's? I have something to sell you. Yeah, that'll do nicely. You have anything to sale or trade? I don't think he really has anything. Maybe this might be good. But yeah, I don't think he has anything for me. Alright. Now we can continue on and see what else Tatooine has to offer. Literally Jawas everywhere. And here is the swoop bike area, and as you can see there are some dark Jedi over there, and we will deal with them in just 1 second. But swoop bikes is where you make your money. This is where you make your money, not Pazak. Well, Pazak you can in certain areas, but this is where you can make a lot of money. There's swoop bikes here and on Manan, I believe, and once I do it I will show you guys, but right now we got some Jedi we gotta take, dark Jedi we gotta take care of.
Lord Malak was most displeased when he learned you had escaped Taris alive.
Oh, I don't think Candaris has a weapon.
Great reward to whoever destroys you.
Does Candaris even have a weapon? No, he does not. Alright, we'll have to give him a weapon. Bendax Blaster, obviously. I don't know if he can dual wield efficiently. Yes, he can. He can dual wield efficiently, so we will give him definitely a heavy blaster. All right.
Yes.
All right, so we're gonna force push you. Oh no! I might die here. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? Level up, probably. Do that. Oh wait, what did I do? Yeah, treat injury. Powers. Definitely. We're gonna add Night Valor. And we'll do Force Whirlwind. And I can level up again, so that's good. They didn't get hurt, so I'm gonna leave that as is. And I am just getting destroyed here. Come on. Level up again. And as a train, sorry about that. We'll do that. Powers, don't really got much I can do. I think I might die, so this might not even matter. We'll do force resistance. It's a pretty good one. But I don't got any more. So we're gonna try and do a force whirlwind. And this is why I pick up force whirlwind. Get rid of that. Now we're gonna go here. And pick on him. What do you got? Master Rapid Shot. I'm gonna pick you. You got Rapid Shot. No, yeah. Rapid Shot. We're just gonna see what happens.
Yeah.
Alright. That's one down. Do that. Get rid of all these attacks. Master Rapid Shot. And I just died. That's great. Alright, so that's dead.
I'll show you.
What are you doing, mission? Rapid Shot. And of course he healed himself. But I don't think it matters. Alright. So that wasn't too bad.
What?
Okay, it was kind of bad, but... You see just how powerful blasters can be, especially with Canderous. I think my problem was that, of course, I was right up front and center. Obviously, that's a problem when you're dealing with them, and they were focusing me. All three of them were focusing me. But once I got the Force Whirlwind going, it was pretty good. I'm definitely going to heal. But I don't think it... If I didn't have my 2 level ups, I don't think I would have survived. And I think that's the only encounter in the city. So I don't think I have to worry about anything like that anymore. What's this place? That's the Anchorhead Cantina. We're not going to do anything with that right now. I just want to get our new party member. So we are actually going to go night speed. I believe this is it. Yep, to droid shop. And here he is, HK-47, one of the best party members in the entire game, and I'm gonna probably keep him the entire game. So let's go talk to him.
Greeting. Hello to you, prospective purchaser. I am referred to as HK-47. A fully functional Sci-Tech Corporation droid skilled in both combat and protocol functions. Query, would you be so kind as to purchase this model from Yukalaka? It would serve my purposes to be removed from his ownership.
You mentioned battle and protocol. Outline your functions.
Refusal. It is not desirable for me to reveal core functions while still in the possession of Yukalaka, prospective purchaser. It is sufficient to say that I am a fully capable translator and cultural analyst, and I am also proficient in personal combat.
Let's go back to the previous questions.
Objection. My functions are wasted here, prospective purchaser. I will answer your queries, but I assure you, I am better utilized elsewhere.
Alright, I'll see about purchasing you, I guess.
Statement. The fool Ithorian has decided I am to be an expensive purchase. He does this out of greed, and not out of knowledge of my true capabilities. Advisement. I have observed him. He is a coward, and will be responsive to aggressive bargaining.
Does Yukalaka know you talk about him like this?
Statement. I wish only to be purchased, and away from ill treatment at the hands of this poorly skilled mechanic. I have no desire to be subtle. Qualification. Oh, of course I shall be quite pleasant to you, should you purchase me, please.
Alright, well, we'll see about that. Now, this is one of the only times I like being like a cynical jerk, because he actually does charge a fair bit for this droid. So let's see what we can do at the moment. What do you have available here in your shop? What do you have in stock besides droids? Let's see what you have. Now, you can't buy anything from this guy after you are pretty much a jerk to him, so it's pretty good to look through and see exactly what you want to get. Not really too much good stuff. Again, a lot of good stuff for the droids and all that kind of stuff come from Yavin, but it's always good to just, you know, check. Like maybe this droid motion sensor, but it is a Type 1, so yeah, we're not actually gonna buy anything. So let's talk about HK-47. You don't seem to know very much about him.
Basilisks were always much more reliable than the stuff you see in the Republic or Sith Empire.
Why haven't you wiped its memory? I am interested. Let's talk price. Like I said, a lot of money. Could I convince you to lower the price a bit? 4,000? That was quick. Desperate to sell? Perhaps I can convince you to go even lower. Come now, think of the advertising you'll get from me. Yeah, of course. I still can't pay, I'm not interested. Alright, now we do have our upgraded Knight Valor, so we'll try that and see if we can do that persuade option again. HK. You don't seem to know much about him. Blah, blah, blah. Every single thing is the same. I'm interested. I guess we can't, so drop the price or I'll see you dead. Sure, here you go. Like I said, he doesn't like you here. Yeah. I don't care about you, Yuka.
Statement. I see you have purchased me, Master. I find this a satisfactory arrangement. My restraining bolt will be deactivated when you take possession of me. Am I to accompany you now? Shall I kill something for you?
Kill something for me?
Answer. Indeed. I am most eager to engage in some unadulterated violence. At your command, of course, Master.
Yeah, you can travel with me now.
Statement. I will enter into your service now, Master. I am certain you will make adequate use of my primary functions. My gears are practically quivering with anticipation.
Perfection. Now we are going to get rid of Candaris and get HK. Perfection. Now we're going to do a little side quest kind of stuff here in town before we leave. I believe we can go in here. I don't know if there's anything to actually do in here. Czerka. I think he has something to say. I don't know. Let's just talk to these guys.
Fresh face for the game.
You're a Pazak guy. I don't want to do these. I don't want to talk to Pazak. Alright, what do you got to say?
Well now, what can Gandalf do for you? It's been a while since I've had anyone bother talking to me. Usually it's some kid wondering what my old racing days were like. I was back on Taris. It seems like a long time.
Sure.
I'm not sure what I have that you would be interested in. I'm just an old swoop jock that doesn't have the head for it anymore.
I'm gonna ask you about racing.
Something I know. Well, something I used to know. My racing days are behind me. Gandalf is the name.
Is this the best place for racing?
The best place to race is wherever the track treats you sweet and your times are golden. It's that simple. You get hung up on any one track and he'll end up like me. My favorite stop was Taris. Yeah. Always look forward to going back. No, I don't want to touch
you
my
can't
bike
anymore,
at all.
buddy.
Maybe I wasn't in the winner's circle lately, but I still race for sport, you know?
Oh, you seem kind of crazy. Let's go back to my first question. I'm
safe.
Going.
Yep.
Alright, doesn't seem like there's too much going on here. A bunch of crazy people in the cantina. Well, let's go swoop racing. And I can finally get some credits. I'm pretty sure I can sell a lot of the stuff that I got, but, you know. I'll figure that out when I finally get my party selection. Alright, we can talk to this hut. Go dig a mine, fool. That's kind of mean. I'm looking for some information. Can you help? I raced on Taris. I won the season opener. Well, it's true for me.
Nobody here can compare with the racers you rode against on Taris. You'll wipe every record from the books this backwater track.
I have experience. Well, I guess I have my own bike stored on my ship. I had no idea about that. No racers mean no crowds. Hey, there we go. It actually worked for once. Alright, I'll pay the 50 credits. Now, paying the 50 credits is paltry compared to how much money you're going to be making from these races. Just set me up with a race. I already paid a maintenance fee. I'll talk to you in a second. Alright, so we lose the 50 credits right away, but then every single time you want to race, you have to pay an additional 100 credits. So there's a tactic called save scumming, mostly used for Pazak, but you can use it for this as well. I'm going to be using it so I don't lose so much money, just in case I do lose. So I'll be back in a second. Alright, now I'm back and we are going to do some racing. Yeah, let's talk swoop racing. Just set me up with a race. I'll pay the 100. So I gotta be 23.90. And I am doing extremely poor. But I still did it. That was a very, very poor. I think I actually forgot how to race for a second. But I still won, so that's good. Now you get your money from these racing bonds, and I think they sell for like 99 credits each. If I remember correctly. I'll be back in a second. Alright, and then after each race, you essentially save and then repeat. Alright, and then we come right back in. Yep, and then we basically say the exact same stuff again. Set me up with a race. 100 credits. I did not see the time, so I'll have to figure that out in a second. Just trying to focus on the track, and I got hit. I am usually never this bad. And that's why you save, because that was a very terrible time. And now you get to see them boo me. Well, maybe they don't boo me. Alright, I'll be back in a second. And then you just reload and then come right back in. Alright, now we're going to see exactly what time we need to beat. Yep, swoop racing, good show, set me up with a race. I'll pay the 100 credits. 23.29. Let's try this again. You kind of want to like time it so you get it exactly when the space bar is supposed to be hit. And that's how you're like supposed to do it. and I missed that, so that kind of sucks. And I beat the time. Still kind of a bad race. I'm pretty sure I could get this down to like 2250. Now we earn 30 racing bonds. So that's a total of 40. And I think it's like I said, I think it's like 99 per each. So that's already like 4,000. Alright, I'll be back in a second. Alright, now we can try the third race and see exactly what we're up against. 100 credits and 2251. So yeah, this is gonna be pretty difficult. And we did it. Oh my goodness. $80 racing bonds, so that's very good. So we got 80, 30, and 10. So that's 120, so that's already a lot. Alright, what sort of business do you need help with? So you want me to convince him to pay a contract so that he'll race for you? Why won't he sign though?
That isn't fair. On Terrace, you had to give a cut to the swoop gang sponsoring you, but at least the rider got the higher share of the winnings.
Let's go back to some basic questions about Nico. Aren't there any other racers? Why him? I think you should give him a better deal. Let's see if I can treat him fairly. Yeah, Hutts are probably the hardest ones to convince. I'll see what I can do. I'll be back later. Alright, not gonna lie, that last swoop race took a lot more times than I thought it should have. But I'm gonna cut all those out so you don't have to watch them. And I think we're gonna end it here. It's I think it's pretty long, basically because of all the talking we did earlier in the episode. So thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you all in the next video.